EPAWA meteorologist Bobby Marchich here with your outlook for December 16th, 2021. It is Thursday, and that means today's video forecast is sponsored by North Penn Car Wash in Lansdale, Montgomery County. Join the Unlimited Car Wash Club starting at just $13.95 a month. It's the only place where weather doesn't matter. You can wash your car as often as you like within a calendar month for one low monthly rate. As a special holiday promotion now through New Year's Day, you mentioned that you saw this video, mention EPAWA by name, and you pay for your first month up front for the Unlimited Car Wash Club, and you get your second month absolutely free. This promotion is open to new club customers only. They are North Penn Car Wash, 986 Sumneytown Pike in Lansdale, Montgomery County, proud sponsors of the Thursday forecast video. So today we have a very mild day today, 58 to 62, as you can see right next to me on this temperature spread. So it's going to be warm. Not as warm as Saturday was, but warm nevertheless. This is well above average temperatures. And it's not going to be a completely mostly cloudy day. It might start off that way in a few places, but I think we'll improve. By the way, before I get any further in this video, I just wanted to say I'm starting to come up with some new plans to do some YouTube live videos in bigger events. So if we have a big winter storm, we'll do some live casting. We have severe thunderstorms. I'll do a couple, however long it takes for on a severe weather day when we get into spring and summer and have some severe storms coming through. We'll do some live streams right on YouTube. So in order to get that notification for that, we're going to post it on social media where we can. But right next to my head, I mean, if you went from Facebook, especially, this is especially pertains to you. Right next to my head, if you hover over to the right here, there's a subscribe button. If you click on that, subscribe to the video, please. If you don't have to, everybody's always asked for likes and subscribes on YouTube videos, if you're familiar with it. Likes really doesn't do anything for me. I really couldn't care less. If you like it, that's great. I appreciate it. But the subscribe button is important. Okay, we need to get the subscriber count up, so that when I have those when you do those live feeds, live streams that we're going to do, you'll get a notification for it. If you can't watch it at that time, great, you can watch it later. If you can, you'll get the notification, you'll get the updates for everything as it's evolving, because sometimes things change during winter storms, and we can see how things are either going in the right direction the way we projected, or if they're going to be straying in certain areas. And I want to try to do that once we get these winter storms to come in. We have to get them to come in yet. We're not there yet, but subscribe to the video. That's going to be an important piece, and I'll keep reminding you over the next couple of days. I'm going to really be pushing this because the subscribe button is very important. The number of people on this channel is about 7,500. Facebook page has 260,000 followers, so we should be able to get a lot more than we have now here subscribe to this channel. So let's do that, okay? So today we're warm sectored. We have we have clouds giving way to sun. Here's the clouds here in the morning on Thursday, and then after that, you see me road, and we're actually going to turn partly to mostly sunny during the afternoon. So that's going to help to get these temperatures up pretty well. And then we get to the evening, and they increase again ahead of this cold front. Now, this cold front's going to be falling apart. Actually, before I get to the NAM here, just to show you the overview. See this cold front moving at us. It's just a weak front. It kind of dissipates over our region and just dies out. Okay, this will be important for this Saturday wave coming through, because it's going to set a gradient for this low associated with this wave to track along. Okay, so then we'll get into that in a second. Here's the NAM high-res future simulated radar. Looks like it's going to be a decent amount of rain coming at us, right? And it's coming into our western areas with some showers, but then it just kind of craps out, falls apart, right? You get maybe some isolated showers here in our western areas, and then it becomes very stray farther east, if anything at all. I wouldn't really hold my breath if you're in far eastern Pennsylvania, nearest the Delaware River, places like Philadelphia, Reading, Allentown, Mount Pocono, and then points east. I wouldn't hold my breath. Maybe something stray, but that's it. Okay, not a real big deal with the precipitation there. Then we move ahead to Saturday. This next wave comes in, is riding that baroclinic boundary, which is separating warmer air to the south and colder air to the north. This process is overrunning precipitation. You hear that? I said in yesterday's video, we'll be hearing that word a lot here in the coming weeks. Somebody messaged me about this, which I thought was interesting. They were looking up overrunning precipitation or overrunning whatever, and they weren't getting they're trying to get an explanation for themselves and look at it. This is actually not technically called overrunning precipitation. In meteorology, this is called isentropic lift. Okay, so it's just warm air overriding cold air at the surface, and then you get snow on the north side of the boundary, a mix right along that boundary, and then rain further south. And then we're going to be further south, so we're not getting the snow part of it. However, if I change this to a precipitation type map here, areas across New England will get that because they are north of that boundary there. Here's your low pressure in western Pennsylvania at this point. Most of us, the majority of us, are going to see rain showers. And this is mainly on Saturday anyway, going to be an I-78 and north deal. Okay, it looks like for that rain. You may start off nearest the Pennsylvania-New York border and nearest that boundary where the cold air and the warm air meet. Could have a little bit of icy mix, but it doesn't look like it's going to be a big deal. Now, I'm not looking at a lot of accumulation from that. We'll fine-tune that as we get a little closer. I wouldn't worry about that. But places like Sullivan County, Wayne County, especially those higher elevations, you can get into a little bit of icing, at least initially before it goes over to rain. But across New England is where you're going to get your snow, north of that boundary, and they get a decent amount of it, right? Pretty moderate event. But further south, we were just rain showers. Taking a look at the long-range NAM, see what it's doing. You have showers coming in everywhere, again, late Friday night into Saturday morning. And here it is. And then once you get into, by Saturday morning, it's mainly I-78 north. The areas further south really don't get a whole lot of that. So we'll fine-tune that a little bit when we get closer to make sure it's going to be there and not further south as well. But that's kind of been the trend to move it away from the southern areas, except for initially Friday night, okay? So it doesn't look like a tremendous amount of rain, but there is persistent rain showers throughout the day for at least the northern half or two-thirds of our region, okay? Once this moves out of here, which will be Saturday evening or overnight, it'll finally move out. Probably Saturday evening it's done. And then behind that we get a little bit colder, much colder than we're going to be here in the next 2 days. All right, it's going to be back down into the 40s for lower 40s here for Sunday, and same thing here for Monday, maybe upper 30s to low 40s on Monday. Okay, Tuesday and Wednesday of next week we're back to near average, and it looks like it's going to remain that way on Thursday, Christmas Eve. Kind of near average, within a degree or two of average. But it does look like it's dry that entire time frame. People have asked me about a white Christmas possibility. Is that still possible? Maybe. There's the European model here is actually showing a few snow showers on Christmas Eve. And the Canadian model earlier today, it's going to pull up the new run here, I think. Yep, sure did. Okay, the Canadian model earlier today was doing something very similar. Has this week leave here. We're giving you a little snow shower. It's just a little festive thing. That's it. And it's not even to say this is going to be there. The GFS doesn't have anything at all. So we'll see. We'll watch it. But if you get anything between this weekend and Christmas that's going to be wintry, it's going to be a thread the needle type situation because we're in that transitional week that I talked about yesterday, which I'm not going to go through again today. You can watch that video again from yesterday to get the explanation of that. But I think we're in a transitional week. Not full pattern change until we get till Christmas or after. And then we stay consistently at least slightly below average going forward, and that lasts into at least early January. I'm EPA meteorologist Bobby Marchus. That is your outlook for December 16th, 2021. Have a great Thursday.